Imagine a world where you never have to learn a new language again. Any word, any sentence, instantly translated. Effortless. Perfectly. Sounds amazing, right? No more mistakes, no more frustration, just pure communication. A dream come true. But, and this where it gets scary. What do we lose in the process? Because languages aren't just words, they're history. They're jokes you can only understand if you grew up in that culture. They're songs, poems, stories, little pieces of humanity we carry in words. And when we stop learning them ourselves, when the machines do all the talking for us, these pieces start to disappear. Traditions fade, humor gets lost, cultural nuances flatten into something artificial. A part of us dies every time we let a machine speak for us. And yet, on the other side, you can't deny it. It's easy, it's fast. The world suddenly feels smaller, open, reachable. Impossible feels possible. This is the contradiction. The ease tempts us, but it comes at a cost. And the main question is, are we willing to pay for it? And it's not just about culture, it's about the work humans do with language. For decades, interpreters, translators, language teachers built their careers on skills that now AI seems capable of replicating. Translators and interpreters, machines can handle everyday tasks. They can deliver instant translation with correct grammar. Language teachers, AI can suggest exercises, correct mistakes, and even provide examples. It can seem that the very foundation of these professions is under threat. The fear is real. Can AI replace us? But here is the balance, the subtlety, the judgment, the human touch that still depends on people, guidance, encouragement, noticing a student's struggle and helping them through it, interpreting tone, context, hidden meaning in negotiations, understanding emotion, humor, sarcasm. These things cannot be automated. And let's be honest, you can't have any kind of relationships with an AI. You don't feel guilty if you've promised something, but it isn't fulfilled. Why? Because they're just machines. AI enhances our work. It handles the boring, repetitive parts. It allows us to travel faster, communicate more, learn faster, and focus on what really matters for us: meaning, connection, culture. Convenience is here, but language is also not just work itself, it's what alive in people who use it professionally. Writers, journalists, artists, they shape meanings, play with words, create ideas that machine can only echo without ever understanding and feeling it. Diplomats, negotiators, people handling sensitive information, they rely on instinct, on reading between the lines, on cultural understanding. AI can help, but the intuition, the judgment, it stays human. Therapists, counselors, listening, understanding, and responding with empathy. You really think they word just carry information? No, they carry emotion, connection, and trust. That is human, that cannot be replaced. And in our personal life, language is everything: family, friends, love, jokes, teasing, heartfelt conversations. These are emotions that live in us not in machines. AI can assist, can translate, but it can't laugh with us. It can't cry with us. It can't feel with us. That's where humans are and remain at the center. Now learning is streamlined. All the preparation, organizing materials, setting up flashcards, gathering examples is already done for you. And the only thing you gotta do is just focusing on what really matters, on practicing and understanding the language. Just think about it. Our parents couldn't even imagine free instant access to a personal tutor in their pocket that appears in seconds. But does it replace a real teacher? Of course not. A native speaker with teaching experience, living next to you and guiding you every day, will always be the most effective way to learn a foreign language. But how many of us can afford it? Not so many. Imagine this instead. You don't just meet your personal tutor 2 or 3 times a week. You learn between the sessions. Every time you have questions, like, why this sentence is built that way in this language? You don't wait till the next lesson. You just ask ChatGPT or DeepSeek and they give you all the answers in seconds. You stay in the language. Need a pronunciation check? It's there. Need explanations? 2 seconds. Need practice? AI generates it automatically. Learning becomes lighter, smoother, almost invisible in the background. Not because we study less, but because AI helps us to be more effective. And that's the real shift. AI doesn't replace methods. It removes the friction. The method changes, but the learning is still yours. AI isn't something that steals your job or makes you useless, but staying in the past that will necessarily make you useless. A student who only attends lessons will always fall behind a student who creates a real language environment around themselves. Watching videos on YouTube, reading articles, asking AI questions every time something in the textbook feels unclear. The first student waits for the lessons. The second student gets answers instantly. And the same for teachers. AI won't replace a teacher, but a teacher who uses AI to plan lessons faster, having more energy for students, to improve their materials, to find better examples, and develop professionally. The teacher will always replace the one who refuses to evolve. It doesn't make humans weaker. It makes motivated ones effective. And remember, a book will never replace a scientist.